Hello! So as you can see, I've already got one eye on ready, and now I need to do the other side. So I'm starting off with the P.louise Base. This is in the white. I think it's like 0, this colour. And I'm just putting that all over the lid. I'm making sure that there's no lines in the eye where the brush has put it on. Like, you don't want no brush strokes or anything showing. And then I'm using a clean brush just to blend out all the edges into the skin so it doesn't look too harsh and makes it easier to blend later on when we put the foundation on. And now I'm going into this Zoeva All Matte palette and taking that lighter orange first. I'm using a big fluffy brush as it's easier to blend out as we're not setting the eye first. We're going straight in with the colour as it makes it pop and stand out even more. We're doing a spotlight eye today, as you can see from the other side. So you want to leave the middle part of the eye free and cover the rest of your eye, so the outside corner, the inside corner and through the crease. As you can see, I'm now using the yellow from the P.louise palette just to blend out the edges of that orange, as you really want to blur out them edges so it's not harsh. The next palette I'm going into is the Juvias palette, and I'm taking this blue at the bottom. I think it's called Yemoja. I might be saying that wrong, I don't know. But yeah, it's a really dark blue, and as you can see, I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm doing like the same positioning, so outside corner, inside corner and through the crease, and just building up that colour and then blending the edges out into the orange. And then I'm going to be going back into the Zoeva palette and taking the deep orange at the bottom, and I'm going to use that to help blend the blue. Because it's so dark, you need something in between to help blend it. They will mix a little bit, but you have to go back and forth, add the blue, add the orange again, just to really blur that out. I'm then going to do the actual cut crease spotlight in the middle of my eye, like the other side, and I'm using the P.louise Base again. This is in the white, like the lightest colour they do. And you want to create a curve where your crease is in the middle, and you want to just do the centre. Always go a little bit wider than you want to, because the eyeshadow is going to make it smaller again. And then I've just taken a small clean brush just to blend out the edges on each side. Not the line on the top, just the lines on the side. You need to blend them before you do the eyeshadow. So now I'm putting on white eyeshadow from the P.louise palette. And I'm just patting that on top. You want to do really light pats because you don't want to lift the concealer up. And you really want to make sure that you don't go over that line that you've created, as it will blur it out and it won't be as sharp. I've then gone back into the Juvias palette and taken that blue, and I'm using it to blend the edges on the outside corners. And then I'm going to put my liner on. This is the Rimmel Glam Eyes liner. I'm just doing a simple single line. And then I'm moving on to the skin. So this is the MAC Strobe Cream. This is the more yellowy colour. I can't remember what it's called now. But that's just going all over my skin to give a little bit of a glow. And then, oh my god, Huda Beauty foundation, the faux filter one. This is the first, actually no, this is the second time I've used it. I really like it because it's full coverage. I got it when I was in Paris. So I don't think you can get it over here. I think you can only get it in Selfridges maybe, or online. But yes, I got it when I was out there, and I'm just using a sponge to dab all of that in. It looks a little bit light at the moment because I've still got a little bit of a tan from Mexico, but it's fading, it's going. And this is the Makeup Revolution concealer. I'm using that under the eyes to brighten chin, lip, nose and forehead. Same thing, just dabbing that out. I'm then going to take just a clean fluffy brush, and that's going to go around the brows to help blend them in. Obviously, if you do your skin the other way around, you won't need to do this, like if you do your skin first and then your brows. But because I've done the brows first, you need to get around the edges without ruining them. So use a clean brush with nothing on it, just to blend the foundation into it. I'm then using the NYX Contour Palette with the banana shade to use underneath my eyes. And from the same palette, I'm going to contour my cheekbones and around my forehead as well. This is MAC Give Me Sun. I'm just using that to bronze up my skin a little bit because obviously this shade is a little bit lighter. I will put the colour of this foundation down below as well. Now I need to go back to doing the under eye, so I'm using the orange with a biggish fluffy brush, I guess, underneath. And I'm creating the effect of a spotlight again, so I'm leaving a space in the middle. I'm then going into the yellow, adding that underneath the orange as well, so it blurs that out a little bit more. And then back into the white just to tap in the centre, and then you want to blend that out afterwards, otherwise it'll be too harsh. And then I'm using a nude liner. This is from Rimmel. just to do my waterline. And then back into Yemoja from the Juvias palette, and I'm putting that right against my lash line, like closest to the eyelid. Obviously this is all repeating, like everything that goes on top will go underneath, so it's just repeating what you've done on top basically. This is the iconic mascara, upside down, but yeah, this is my favourite mascara right now. It does transfer if you've got really long lashes, but that's only if you put loads on, because I usually put quite a lot on. But otherwise, it makes your lashes look so long, thick, bold. I love this mascara. Killer Lashes, this is in number 2. I love these lashes, and I'm just putting them on top. Onto the lips, this is Rimmel London Tiramisu, one of my favourites, as you know. I've been using it for years. And then I'm going to go in with Urban Decay Stark Naked Lipstick. And obviously the highlight, this is Becca Opal. This is also a new product for me, which I'm absolutely loving. It's not too out there, it's not too subtle, it's just like in between, a really nice highlight that I'm loving. So I'm just putting that on my cheekbones and above my brow bone, as well as the middle of my nose, but obviously do it with a really thin brush down your nose. You don't want to highlight everywhere on your nose because it'll make it look really big. And then we go set that. So that's the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, my favourite one, other than the iconic one. They're my favourites. All over. And voila, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment down below and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!